What's good, guys? Welcome back to Ron's Rides. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video where I'm here at Maserati of St. Pete, and they invited me out to see a few of their collection that involves some very special, very rare cars. As you can see, there's one right behind me. Yes, the second Maserati Ghibli F Tributo on the channel, but this time in red. And I'm going to review it for you guys so you guys can see this special 1 of 100 Maserati that is here at Maserati of St. Pete. All right, guys, so this is Jen from Maserati St. Pete. She is the product specialist that had turned me on to the dealership and these special cars that are here today. So if you guys want to get a car from Maserati St. Pete, one of these special Maseratis or Alfa Romeos will be here for her, and she will get them right out to you guys. Just check the links down in the description. I'll have all of her contact information. And make sure you check out Chris, the general manager, where I have all his contact information down there as well. Make sure you shout out these folks at Maserati St. Pete, and thank you so much for inviting me out to the dealership. All right, guys, so what makes the F Tributo series so special? Well, it really is a tribute or tributo to the special racing bloodline of Maserati. It's a bold, vintage-inspired aesthetic that brings life and passion and glory to the racing origins. What the Tributo does is it represents the racing history from Maserati to convey a modern and high-performance character. Now, the F Tributo Special Editions celebrates the Maserati racing heritage and with their wins in the world of motorsports. And the Levante and Ghibli F Tributo Special Editions are available in Rosso, which you see in front of us here, and Azzurro Tributo, two exclusive colors that are intimately connected to their race tradition. Now, red is the color of the Italian race cars of the past, while Azzurro pays homage to the blue of the city of Modena that symbolizes their return to racing in 2004 with the MC12. Now, some distinctive features on the Maserati Ghibli F Tributo would be the F Tributo on the front fender. You also have the C-pillar that has the Saita badge. You then have the yellow color accents, and you have the 21-inch wheels, black wheels with yellow brake calipers. Also a hint at Fangio's 250F 1957 yellow detailed nose. So if you guys haven't seen my first F Tributo video, well, you would have seen that this is a hybrid Maserati. First, they were planning on building 350 F Tributo models between the Levante and Ghibli for 2021. Well, the car got delayed so much that they branded it as a 2022, and now they're down to 100 units between both the Maserati, Ghibli, and Levante. So since it's a hybrid, it has some things from 2021 Maserati build models and some things from the 2022 models. We'll get to that later. What makes this F Tributo a little bit special? Well, it has a couple of things on it that you might recognize. Obviously, the Rosso Azzurro paint done bright red, bloodshot red. This thing is going to stand out in a crowd. Now, something else you'll notice is the F Tributo badge. Now, this is a 2022 script. You know, Maserati got real good with their branding for 2022, and now we have GT models, we have Modena models, we have Modena S models, we have all of these scripts on the front pillar here, on the front fender here, just to show you guys that you know what you're driving, and now everyone else does as well. Good for branding here in the USA. Then you have the 21-inch Titano wheels. Now, these wheels came out in 2014 when the Ghibli was released, but these are no ordinary 21-inch Titano wheels. First, they're done in black, all right, glossy black with the insignia done in monochrome right in the middle. Then you have the yellow accents to go around the rim and the matching yellow Brembo brake calipers with the black Maserati script. Now, drilled rotors, because we know that the high-performance model Maseratis will get drilled rotors, and Pirelli P0 tires. But let's take a look. We'll just step back so you can see that whole combo together, and it just looks super cool. Now, I know a lot of people already in the comments are going to hit me with the Ronald McDonald spec, but with that said, it's still something that's pretty cool, pretty unique, and just really solid when it comes to doing special Maseratis that stand out in the crowd. Now, let's talk about this Saita badge, because the badge here is actually from 2021. Yeah, you guys know the C-pillar here has the bigger trident here without the circle and the script, the lightning bolt through it, all right? So the Saita, which is lightning bolt in Italian, is on this badge, but not on the 2022s. And you'll notice that this is actually the Rosso Azzurro paint color, all right? It is painted to match. Normally that badge is done in chrome. So that is specific to the Tributo, all right? And then other than that, the Tributo on the outside really carries over the rest of what a 2021 and 2022 Maserati Grand Sport would be. All right, so let's take a look up front because you will see a Grand Sport front fascia. Now, what does that entail? Well, first you're gonna get the full matrix LED lights right up front. You will get that on the Grand Sport model. These are the full LED lights, and these are the upgraded lights, all right? So these aren't the standard by xenons. Then you have the 2022 badging, just to let you know that this is a hybrid, all right? So the emblem right up here that is done in white and blue is for the 2022 Maserati lineup, to where in 2021, it was in red, chrome, and blue. So you know that this, again, with the C-pillar badge and with the emblem up front, it's a little bit of both. Now you do have your big trident up front that gives you your level 2 ADAS, all right, your driver assistance. You can tell that this front fascia here, all right, is a Grand Sport, but you do have the newer chrome blacked out slats with the matte inserts, gives it a very 3D and aggressive look up front. Now, once you go to look at the front fascia, you will see the Grand Sport mesh grille on both sides. You'll see the gloss black blades on both sides, and you'll see the gloss black lip right in the middle. So again, you're used to this front fascia, all right, for all model years that have the Grand Sport front fascia. So this is really just the badge or the emblem up front. They kind of will, distinguish it as being a 2022. The rest you've seen from Maserati before. Coming down the side, nothing particular here that screams 2021 or 2022 besides that C-pillar there, but you do have the gloss black window moldings, all right? You do have the sunroof up there as well, and you have the body colored door handles as well. Now going along to the rear, all right, you will know the 2021 Maseratis got the new LED tails, the boomerang tail lights. So you will see that here on this Rosso Azzurro. You'll also see that this is a Q4, so that means all-wheel drive for this model. You'll see the new Maserati script, all right? That's the 2022 script. So again, it shows you that this is a hybrid of a spec. And then you'll see the Ghibli badge here as well, all right? Underneath, you'll get that Grand Sport rear bumper where you'll see the honeycomb here that is not necessarily functional, but it is there to look cool. You'll see the gloss black tips, quad tips, and you'll see the gloss black rear diffuser, again, because it is a Grand Sport look, all right? So you get the Grand Sport rear fascia as well. So with that said, the F Tributo really does give you something that is just a little bit more special than others when it comes to your exterior spec, but a lot of it is what you're used to from Maserati, and it's some of the best of what the Ghibli offers when it comes to exterior content. So guys, you're used to the specs on the Maserati Ghibli SQ4, but here's something just to kind of give you a refresher. All right, twin turbo 3-liter V6 engine, 424 horsepower, 428 pound-feet of torque, and this all-wheel drive with the 8-speed ZF transmission will kick you from 0 to 60 in about 4.7 seconds with a top speed of 178 miles per hour. Now let's talk about the fuel economy. 19, 16, 24 for the fuel. That is premium fuel only. 19 combined city and highway, 16 city, and 24 for the highway. Obviously, your driving dynamics and, just how you treat the car, if you're, doing zipping around the town or you're doing highway cruising, it's gonna give you a different result. Now, in the trunk, 13 cubic feet of space. Right inside, you guys will see what you're used to from Maserati, 60-40 rear folding split. All right, you have your presentation box that has your model Maserati, all right, your keychain, your spare key, all that good stuff that they started in 2021. You have it back here, your front plate there, in case you want to mount your front license plate, your carpets here, your manual and booklets here, all right, and then underneath, you'll see the spare tire inflate kit, the jack, all right, and you'll have your battery stowed away right underneath here. So again, all the stuff that you guys are used to from Maserati, well, they do the same thing in the F Tributos. We should probably hear how she sounds, right? Let's let the GoPro capture that for you guys. Take a step inside this Tributo, but before we do that, we know that this is a hybrid and it got some of the best of both worlds from both the 2021 Maserati and the 2022s. So the best of it would be soft closed doors. Yes, it has it standard on this Tributo. Now, it's not standard on the 2022 Maserati models. It has to be optioned out. So with that said, you do have it on this Tributo. Also, you still have that hinge-free preset, so you can open up these doors however far you would like to. There's no hinge preset. Now you do also have dual pane windows, help for better sound, deadening, just in case you don't want to hit that twin turbo V6 all of the time. Now you do have the pillarless design, so the pillar is nicely flush onto the car, and it just gives you a beautiful cockpit and a beautiful entryway to what this Maserati is all about inside. Now, before we get up there, we'll let you know that we do have the aluminum side sill, all right, with the Maserati script there. We do have what was new for 2021 is the aluminum buttons with the black middles, all right, so you can see that for the seat controls. Just adds a little bit more luxury to the previous plastic. And you have the death pedal and the gas and brake pedal done in the Maserati aluminum with the Trident right there as well. So it just all comes together very well as far as the quality and the symmetry with the aluminum and the Neo trim that you're seeing here with the Rosso stitching. So yes, you get the best sport seats, all right, the piano fluted natural leather seats. Now with that said, you also have Rosso stitching in the headrest, but it should be on every Maserati model in my opinion. So with that Rosso headrest, you also have the stitching in the seats here as well, going throughout. Now it looks beautiful per usual, all right? I mean, obviously Maserati does some of the best leathers. If you step inside, you will see the leather wrapped steering wheel, all right? Perforated leather on the sides, the aluminum trims, all right? And the Maserati Trident in the middle. You do have your driver assistance package, which is why you see your driver assistance there, all right? You also have the big Italian paddle shifters, so you guys can see that as well, all right? Hands-free design for the controls there. And if I close the door here and start it up, you'll see Ghibli right there. On the TFT screen, you'll see the beautiful sweep from the aluminum dials there, all right? And this was all new and updated for 2021 as far as the TFT screen and the dials for the Maserati setup. Now, I'll turn down this AC a little bit because we need to talk about the MIA system, all right? Maserati Intelligent Assistant, all right? So we go home here. We see, our GPS, we see our radio controls, everything like that, but this is all customizable through each screen. Now, I've done a full video on this whole system, and it's intelligent. I mean, as it says, you can do the Hey Maserati feature where you can ask it to, take you to Starbucks or, what's the weather today, put something in your schedule, all that stuff. You got apps, widgets, all that. I mean, it's insane. Now, something to pay attention to is where you go to vehicle, you can put up the rear sunshade, all right, and put it down. You can also put the surround view camera up there. So you see the surround view. All right, you're gonna see this in real time. So you see the 360 and rear. You'll see just the rear. You'll see the front, and you'll see the 360 and front. Again, it's just good for the driver assistance package because that's what it comes with, the level 2 ADAS. But again, this system is just flawless. I mean, go into comfort for the seats. You can do the seating and wheel. You can do heated and ventilation for the seats, and you can do heated steering wheel. So again, this whole setup is lovely. All right, 2-zone or dual zone HVAC for controls there. You also have underneath wireless charging. All right, that was new for 2021. It is in the 2022 here. You also have USB-C and USB 2.0. That's also another new thing for the 2021s that got carried over into 2022. Big slab of carbon fiber down the middle, all right. 2-track system HBZF, so you do have this in park right now, but foot on the brake, we'll pull it back to drive, we'll press it over for manual for the gear select or using the paddle shifters here, whichever one you like to use. You also can put it in neutral and then grab the trigger, go up, you're in reverse, and then press P, you're in park, all right? So all the stuff that you're used to for these cars. Big cup holders here. You do have your traction off button, your start-stop button there as well. All right, let's get it focused. There we go. All right, increase comfort and efficiency. All right, that's your best fuel economy. Sport mode opens up those valves, and you get a little bit more scream out of this car, and you can soften the dampers there. Then you also have your parking brake there. All right, so electric parking brake. Browse and enter with mute and your toggle switch for your Maserati MIA system. Just in case you don't want to put your fingers on the screen, you can toggle and go through it there and use your volume controls. Extra storage here as well in the center. And then in that armrest, if you guys can see it, there is a cup holder down there. Well, there's 2 cup holders, but this is an ashtray lid here. So you can, if you smoke, and the lighter down there. And you also have your button for your HVAC, where you can let the HVAC in there and cool it off. So that's really cool, right? Now, you're used to all the beautiful materials in here, Nero leather all throughout on the dash, Rosso stitching, same on the door panels with aluminum, carbon fiber, Rosso stitching, Nero leather, Nero stitching, all the great stuff that you're used to. And if you open up the door here on the driver hand side, you'll be able to see it better. Harman Kardon system for the radio, all right, and you have your seat controls here wrapped in aluminum with your window controls, your locks, and your rear view mirrors here as well. And then Alcantara pillars all throughout with the Alcantara headliner and the sunroof there. So again, you know, briefly going over all of this spec in the interior, it's all the great things that you guys are used to from Maserati. It's just the Tributo gives it all to you, and really, you don't have to ask for much more out of this car. And really quickly, we'll just take a quick look at the back so you can see what it looks like, but not a ton back here. I mean, you still have the beautiful sport seats done in the piano fluted natural drilled leather. All right, so that looks phenomenal. Same carbon fiber aluminum trim, Rosso stitching, Nero stitching. You do have in the center here your cup holders, all right, and extra stowage here as well. Now, a couple things you would be missing would be the rear heated seats and the extra charging in the back as well, but these come as is, so this is how the Tributo is set up in the rear. All right, so guys, you might notice that that's pretty blank on the sticker here. Let's talk about this. So the F Tributo for 2022 and Rosso Tributo with Nero and Rosso in the interior starts live at $101,390. Now, after no options there, you're looking at $102,885, and you're wondering, how does that happen? Well, you do have destination charges. So $1,195 for your destination, and preparation and delivery, $300. But these come as is. Maserati gives you everything they want to offer on the F Tributo that makes it special in the car standard. So you don't have to option anything else out. So let's look at the standard and only options for the F Tributo. Now, I went over all of the special stuff, so you probably don't want me to just reread it to you rather than show it to you guys. But if you guys want to see anything else that it may come standard with, make sure you slow down this video, make sure you pause it, zoom in, so you can see everything that makes this F Tributo so special in the standard options. But with that said, that's it for you guys, $102,885. What do you think? So let's check out the lighting for the F Tributo in this beautiful Rosso Tributo red. You can see the full matrix LEDs with the switch back right there for the turn signal. You'll see the amber turn signal in the mirror cap, and then you will see the boomerang tails done up with the red paint. It looks really good with the turn indicators on. Yeah, that's a good look on the Tributo. Love it. This is insane. I'm glad I was able to see the second out of 100. Now I just want to see the Levante Tributos to make the collection perfect. So with that said, let me know down in the comments below what you think about seeing this in red, and would you rather it in Rosso or Azzurro blue? Let me know down in the comments below. Now, if you guys did enjoy the video today, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Giving the video a like will help get it up in the rankings. More people can see it, and we can have a bigger discussion on the Maserati Ghibli F Tributo and Rosso Tributo. Now, with that said, if you guys want to help further support the channel, always check the links down below, where I have a one-time lead donation for my PayPal, my Cash App, and my Venmo, just in case you guys want to donate an extra $1 or $2 to the channel. Appreciate the love and support. You guys can also check out the Ron's Rides merch in case you want hoodies, long sleeve shirts, coffee mugs, and if you use the coupon code SPOOKY for this last week of October, you will save 25% off your purchase. Now, make sure you check me out on Snapchat, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. See everything I'm posting, Ferrari, Maserati, and Alfa Romeo, that doesn't always make it here to the channel. And make sure you guys subscribe, but click that notification bell so you don't miss one video. With that said, you guys be blessed. Have a great day. We will talk to you guys in the next Ron's Rides video. Peace.